Hi. Today we'll be unboxing the new Tony Iommi Limited Edition SG from Epiphone. First thing I pick up and notice is this little card that says guaranteed by Epiphone, which is nice. And we have this plastic bag which contains a sticker that clearly says Epiphone. Also some other Epiphone stuff, mainly like advertising stuff. And the thing we really care about. It's a nice certificate of authenticity signed by Tony Iommi and the head of Epiphone Guitars. It contains the serial number of your guitar, and it's a nice picture, and it's a very cool collectible thing. So here it is, the new limited edition Tony Iommi SG from Epiphone. And you're probably thinking, what more could he possibly say about this beautiful guitar? Well, I'm gonna compare it to the old model, the G400, which was also made by Epiphone. And I happen to have one right here. This has been my main guitar since as far back as 2005, and it should come as no surprise that it's excellent at playing those really good old Black Sabbath riffs. It's after all a Tony Iommi custom guitar. So let's check out the differences. Basically, the old one is a lot darker, way more black. The pick guard on the new one actually has a nice white trim going around it to make for more contrast. And also the other hardware, the pickups are black, and on the new one it's more of a chrome, which looks a lot better. Again, contrast. And they're more like what Tony Iommi would have. The old one is really black. Even the volume and tuning knobs look better on the new one. So let's move up the neck to the headstock. The hardware is also black here. And the pegs are slightly different. On the new one, they're more of a triangular shape, which I do like. And on the old one, they have more like it's not completely oval, but it's more of a round shape. So I prefer the new one. Also, it's black, and chrome. Totally looks better on the new model. And now for my favorite improvement, namely the fretboard, the inlaid crosses. The old guitar had 5 of these inlaid crosses, going from 3rd fret to the 5th fret to the 7th to the 9th to the 12th fret. Whereas on the new one, they went full scale like the Tony Iommi SG, which has it completely covering the entire fretboard. As you can see, the crosses look a lot better, and they go all the way from the 1st fret and they space it out all the way up the neck, which looks so much better than the 5 on the old guitar. And as you can easily tell, the fretboard on the new guitar is significantly darker than on the old guitar. The old guitar uses rosewood, whereas the new guitar has ebony, and I much prefer the ebony. So let's take a more closer detailed look at the guitar. And now for a closer look at the back of the headstock. At the very top of the guitar you have your serial number, followed by Tony Iommi's signature in between the pegs. Further down you have the Epiphone 2015 mark, and also you have a little quality control sticker in place. As you might have noticed, one of the guitars is now upside down. I did this in order to achieve a side-by-side comparison of the two fingerboards. You can clearly tell now that the old guitar's fretboard is significantly lighter due to the rosewood, and that the inlays are a lot smaller than on the new guitar, which has a lot bigger, thicker, heavier crosses that look a lot better. And also the ebony on the fretboard looks way better than the rosewood. Next, let's compare the headstocks. Like I mentioned earlier, The old one has all black hardware, like the tuning pins are black, and it says Tony Iommi on the little plaque on the front of the guitar. Whereas the new one says Tony Iommi on the back in between the tuning pegs. The tuning pegs on the new one look a lot better. They're nice and shiny chrome and they have a triangular shape, whereas the old ones have a different shape. And the font is a lot better on the new one. Just check this E out at the end of Epiphone. On the new one, the E looks a lot better and it's a much more bold, a thicker font. So I much prefer the new font over the old version. Surprisingly, there's actually one feature on the old guitar which I much prefer over the new one, namely the placement of the socket where you attach your cable. It's conveniently placed next to the volume and tone knobs on the front of the guitar, whereas the new one has the hole on the side of the guitar, which is uncomfortable when I'm sitting on a couch playing, which is mainly what I do. If you're standing up, it's not a problem. And it's not really a big problem anyway. It's just a matter of opinion and a matter of preference. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe.